Welcome back to another Los Angeles Angels franchise video with the two idiots. Last episode, we got to witness Royce Lewis win the home run derby. In this episode, let's see if we can sign some draft picks.
So out of the All-Star and the Home Run Derby break, that was exciting. We did get two All-Stars named. It was Royce Lewis, no surprise there, but also closer Justin Martinez gets the nod. So we only send two Angel All-Stars this year, but that's all right. We're still in the middle of the rebuild, and we got a long way to go. Next up, after the break, is a 6-game stretch at home where we will play the Seattle Mariners, who are currently at the top of the division, beginning with Logan Gilbert on the mound. That's going to be a big challenge. And then after the Mariners series, we invite the Cubs home. And it's going to be a long stretch of baseball with no days off anymore. So hopefully everybody is well rested, recuperated, and we can get back to winning some games. Seattle puts up Logan Gilbert versus Gavin Stone. Ouch.
That hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only one, though. We still have 2 games.
It's only one.
Yeah, it's only one. We got this right here. Luis Garcia versus Bryce Miller. No.
Well, no, we didn't have it.
No. But we can try to avoid the sweep right after we try to sign draft picks.
And our first signing of our draft class will be the discovered player, shortstop Felix Cisneros, whose potential is in the range of 64 to 87, overall at 57 to 80. He looks like he will have a really strong starting overall. It's just really a matter of where his potential ends up. That's going to determine how excited we actually are for him. Our next signing is Ellis Dukes, and he's a weird one at second base. We have fully scouted him, and his potential is 89 to 99. That is a guaranteed A potential player. Now, his overall is only between 40 and 50, and that is really a low starting point. He is 21 years old as well. I'd like to see a few years younger than that if his overall is going to be in the 40s, which it's going to be. So it's going to be a tough development road for Ellis Dukes. But if he can overperform and he can live up to even the slightest version of that potential, then we could be in for something really good from him. But there's also a high chance, I think, that overall is just too much to overcome, and he might end up being trade bait further down the line. Robert Porter, the third draft pick to sign with us at first base. We've only got 46 scouting progress on him, but we definitely feel comfortable enough. He also plays left field and right field, so there's a little bit of versatility options for Porter. His potential's at 75 to 94, but with scouting progress still remaining, actually the majority of scouting remaining, that could move quite a bit. The overall is also at 47 to 66, so he should have an okay start, and at 21 years old, he should have the time to get it done. And we've got our fourth signed draft pick today. It is Boone Yeager. He has decided to sign with us for the tune of $336,000. We've got halfway to the scouting progress on him, but with 84 to 99 potential, we feel comfortable enough. He plays second and first base. The overall will be a little low for a 22-year-old. It could be as low as 43, but up to 58. And with scouting progress still remaining, these numbers are going to shift. But there is the potential there for Boone Yeager. And we've got our first offer declined. Ira Burkhart says no, he's not interested. He needs a few more days. And that's interesting because we actually maxed out the money for him. We gave him well over $1 million in addition to what his natural bonus demand was, just to try to sign him quickly. And Burkhart does not take the payday. All right, so Burkhart denied our offer, and then Geraldo Tavares, or Geraldo, I'm not sure how I want to say it yet. He's only 50% motivated to sign. We do have the majority of scouting done for him, but at 50%, we would have to increase the bonus demand substantially in order to try to sign him. We've got just under $8 million left in our bonus allotment after signing 4 out of 6, but Tavares also, as the first-round draft pick, has the highest bonus demand. So if we try to increase it pretty much exponentially to get his motivation up, it's just going to be, I think, too much to make me comfortable in signing Burkhart as well. And these are our round 1 and round 2 picks. So we're going to let them stew for a little bit. It is only the very first day that we have the option to sign these guys. There are 14 days left to advance. So we're going to increase motivation on these guys probably over the next several rounds and then go ahead and lock in the rest of this draft class. And that's a series loss so far from the division leaders, the Seattle Mariners, as we seek to avoid bringing out household cleaning items. No brooms today. Come on, Espino. And as we seek to avoid the sweep, it's going to be up to Justin Martinez, our all-star closer. With 2 men on and 1 out, he misses badly, but what a great grab in the dirt way out there. Wow. And that is a passed ball on the swing of Taylor Ward. The runners will both advance, and now the tying and go-ahead run are in scoring position with only 1 out, and that eliminates, it eliminates the double play, but as I say that, they intentionally walk him. And the bases are loaded with 1 out for Heston Kjerstad now, former Oriole, averaging .237, and he's 2 for 3 today. This has gotten really bad.
Ball 1, no
Misses strike. Outside.
He hit the .222 with runners in scoring as well, so he's not lighting it up, but still.
And that's a bunt attempt, and that will absolutely work, and he's safe at first even on top of that. The game is tied off of Kjerstad's bunt, and the bases are still loaded. And we will take out Martinez and replace him with Gonzalez, who has also had an unbelievable year so far with a 1.24 ERA over 50-plus innings pitched. He has been phenomenal and absolutely dominant. Really surprised that he did not get an all-star nod.
He should have.
He's pitching, if you look at his stats-wise, he is pitching even better than Justin Martinez. Maybe it's the roll, though. And that is a fantastic result there. A pop-up, high, foul behind first base. And that is a great out to get. 1 pitch from Gonzalez. And now Jonathan India, former Cincinnati Red, he steps to the plate.
257 on the year and 0 for 4 today.
Wow. 0 for 4 today. Let's try to make it go 0 for 5. Jams him inside, and that's driven foul. Gonzalez trying to give us a chance to walk this thing off as the game is still tied, and India hit hard but foul again. Down to the final strike, and my heart is having palpitations from the Jaws theme music. No! It's a pass ball!
What is going on?
They don't chance it. Okay. Ugh.
What's with the fucking wild pitches and pass balls here?
I don't know, but I don't like it. 1 and 2 from Gonzalez. And we got him! A backdoor slider strikes out India. And now we got to walk this thing off. For the bottom of the 9th, the Seattle Mariners will bring in Gregory Santos. And he is not their closer, but he's got a 4-4 record. He has 18 holds and a 2.55 ERA over 42-plus innings pitched. A decent strikeout rate, slightly above Major League average. He's at 24%. And we've got Tom Gregg up to the plate, 2-3-4. That means it's Tom Gregg, Brady House, and Royce Lewis. A who's who of the guys that have been hitting home runs for us. I'd love to see a walk-off home run. High strike there. Come on, Tom.
Come on, Tom Gregg.
Tries to get that slider, but misses it. It's 1 and 2. Way in the dirt. Count evens up. We got a really, really good chance here with 2, 3, and 4. And Gregg to second base. It is speared. And now, Royce Lewis is up and then Brady House. I mixed up the order there. All right. The Home Run Derby champion, newly crowned here. Would love to see one go over the wall right now and walk this thing off. That would be incredible. Oh, he really got one to hit, but it does go through. It's a line drive ground ball into center field. The sound of the bat and the location really made me happy, but it is only a single.
Yeah, but now it's Brady House.
Now it's Brady House. He's actually 0 for 4 today, though. He's not seen it well against Seattle's pitching. Gets good contact there, but off the timing.
Oh, Santos, serve him up a meatball.
That's a slider that gets through for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Brady House's numbers have come down to realistic numbers. He's hitting 290 now.
It's that well. It is stopped at first base. And they've got him on the double play. He was already on the bag, and we have forced extras now. Oh, Garrett Hampson my old pal from the Rays series that I did. Garrett Hampson was unbelievable for me. So far today, he's 0 for 4. He's averaging .234, so maybe not so great for Seattle, but Jonathan India is the ghost runner on second, and he's got a decent amount of speed. We leave Gonzalez in to try to handle this extra innings assignment, and he's behind 2-0. Misses 3-0 on the sinker. Garrett Hampson, so far with the bat on the shoulder, hasn't moved.
Stunning statue up there.
And he watches a slider, just trying to get one across there. No green light for Hampson, but now all bets should be off. 3-1. Gonzalez gets another strike in there. There you go. The crowd erupts as the count goes full. 3-2 against Hampson. 2, 3, and 4 due up for Seattle. And a swing and a miss on the slider. There we go. Gonzalez ties him up inside. And Seattle will pinch run former Oriole Jorge Mateo. Wow. A lot of familiar faces here in Seattle as they're putting together an incredible year leading the division right now. Julio Rodriguez now in the 3 spot, averaging .251, gets a line drive. No! That is absolutely going to score Jorge Mateo. He's way too fast, and Seattle takes the lead.
Damn it.
And it's the big dumper. In this simulation, he's averaging .235, 3 for 4 today. Runner on the move. They're trying the stolen base, and he grabs it easily. Scoring position now for Cal Raleigh. The throw over, we try to pick him off, and it's not close. Cannot erase the stolen base.
Gonzalez.
It's another strike off of the foul tip. He's 0-2 against the dumper. In this game, I got to say, the character model does not do him justice. A few extra rolls in that pack, I would say.
Yeah.
A little bit more dough on the pizza. And Raleigh lifts that high into center left field. Going all the way back before the wall, and it's caught. It's thrown in, and the runner does advance to third base. 1 out left to go for Gonzalez, and it's going to be against Luke Raley. 0 for 4 today.
Let's make him 0 for 5.
Yep, extra insurance run 90 feet away as Gonzalez gets strike 1 through the center of the zone. We've talked about it before. I remember we even looked up the statistic on how often the ghost runner scores. It was over 50%. I remember that. The majority of the time the runner does score. So you do expect it. It's not a disaster that Seattle scored that. But you need to keep the extra run off, and they will not do it, as that is going to score an RBI. And that is a very important insurance run for Seattle.
Yeah, that percentage was like 57%.
Something, it was 53,
55?
57, somewhere around there. Yeah, it wasn't much more of the majority, but it was.
Yeah.
And we brought in A.J. Puck now, as Seattle has scored that ultra-important insurance run above the ghost runner. 5-3 ball game now with only 1 out needed. We bring in A.J. Puck. And Castellanos, former Philly. This is just a who's who of where they've been, you know, kind of a hodgepodge misfits, accordion, like everybody just jumbled into the same spot from all kinds of different places. Oh my God. This is just so much louder than everything else.
Ball inside.
And this is inside. Not going to jam Castellanos on that pitch. Come on, Puck. In the dirt. And he's held up. And that's weakly hit over to first, and we've got him. But now it's time to try to do something a little more special. Wynn, Dominguez, and Rushing due up. And Seattle brings in Andres Munoz. A 3.35 ERA over 40 innings pitched. This is their closer. He saved 26 out of 32.
Closing hitters are only hitting slightly over 250 on his, I think it was lefties or righties. I can't remember now. No one's hitting them really well from either side of the plate.
I don't know, but Mason Wynn's not hitting the ball either, or very well either.
0-1, no strike.
Brady House, though, has got some speed on second base. And that's hit by Wynn up the middle, and it is played. He's just barely out, half a step, but the runner does advance, and now Jason Dominguez comes to the plate. He's brought his average up a little bit now. He's at 224. I mean, for a long time this season, he was at or under 200. Okay, good. We didn't run. A lot of balls in the dirt. It's been a weird game. Dominguez watches the sinker. That's strike one. Only one out. And Dominguez fouls the slider.
Do something exciting.
That's the famous line. That means a home run's coming.
He whipped on the slider.
Fouls it again. He's staying alive, defending the zone from Munoz. That name is troublesome for me to pronounce.
That pitch is out.
What one?
Munoz,
Munoz?
I guess. Especially when I try to say the full name. Swing and a miss from Dominguez. And it's now up to Dalton Rushing, who has been hot lately. He's 5 for 11 in the series with 2 doubles and 3 for 4 today. Trying to break out of his batting slump.
Yeah, his average is way down to 223.
Yeah.
Hit it 222 at runners and scoring.
Matching runners. Yeah, it's consistent. Problem is, it's consistently not very good. And that is a high pop-up just in shallow right field for the second baseman. And the Seattle Mariners have sealed the deal on the sweep. That's a 3-game stretch of losses for us here at home. Disappointing.
So after that disappointing series against the Mariners, we invite the Cubs in. And hopefully Yarlin Susana can get his first win, and we can hand another loss to Justin Steele. Unfortunately,
Close game.
everybody but Bazana got a hit. We had 13 hits on the day, only 1 walk, and only 5 strikeouts. But we couldn't muster enough runs. We had a double from Lawrence Butler and Mason Wynn, a home run from Mason Wynn, so the RBIs in the day were 3 from Butler and 1 from Mason Wynn.
Oh.
Down here we see 2 errors from Nolan Shawnoel.
Wow.
And that's the story of the game.
Yeah, and you can see the effect of it, too, on the stat line for Yarlin Susana, to where he allowed 6 hits, 4 runs did come through, none of them earned because of Nolan Shawnoel. Wow. What a way to spoil that start from him, because if those runs hadn't have come through, we win the game. Wow, we lost 5-4, and 4 unearned runs spoil the first win for Yarlin Susana. I bet he's furious. But after 5 strong innings, where he only allowed 6 hits, no walks, and 3 strikeouts, his ERA is down to 3.51. That's a big improvement. So a really, really good statement game for him against Chicago. We then bring in Gonzalez, Quijada, and Joyce and Gaddis. Joyce gets the loss, his 6th of the year, after 2 hits and an earned run to put the final nail in the coffin for us, but good relief by everybody else.
That's not how we wanted the series to start, with the 2 errors by Nolan Shawnoel costing us the game. This time we're going to put Rhett Lauder on the mound versus Shota Imanaga.
Critical situation in Game 2, bottom of the 9th with 1 out, Tom Gregg on second base. He's got speed, he's got stealing skills, and Dubon will lift that to left field for absolutely nothing productive. Alrighty then. Dubon was 3 for 4 on the day at that at-bat, and now 3 for 5. Royce Lewis then, though, here to the plate, and he's 0 for 3 today. On a bit of a skid now. His average coming down a little bit to 274, but still ever a home run threat. And Gregg represents a tying run, so it will not even take a blast to get this game back in control.
Well, I think he just hit a bomb and be done.
Yeah, just crush it.
Yeah.
Watches the cutter at the top of the zone. That comes across for strike one. Really need this turnaround now, as we've lost 4 in a row outside of the All-Star break. And Royce Lewis to center field. It will drop down. Yes, he has scored the tying run off of an RBI single.
Thank you, Royce Lewis.
All right. And now Nolan Shawnuel. A lefty-righty matchup. He's in the 4 slot today. He needs some redemption after costing us the game yesterday.
1 for 6 in the series. 0 for 2 today with 2 walks.
Come on, Nolan. It's that one hard, but foul. 1-1.
Way up in front of that.
And that one also driven foul. Weakly, though, this time to the left. And Shawnuel down to the final strike of the game for him, as we are about to go into extras. Very close on the slider. 2-2. Oh, he doesn't get the call on the knuckle curve. That looked like strike 3 to me, but the count goes full. That means that Lewis is going to be on the move. Shawnuel, foul. All right, one more time.
We definitely had that pitch go our way. Let's go.
Yep. And fouled again. Shawnuel really making Michael Grove work for this final out. 3-2. Oh!
Yes!
No way! Nolan Shawnuel! A no-doubter to right field! A 2-run homer! And the Angels walk it off! Light that baby up! Let's go! Wow! We said he had to make up for blowing the game yesterday, and here he is in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. He walks it off! Wow.
That was amazing.
All right, so we should be able to sign Burkhart, and then we'll see how much is left if we want to offer all of it to Tavares. We can. But Burkhart should be able to sign. Why don't we increase this just a little bit? Get him up over 70. Oh, wow, it's moving slow. All right, try that.
Leaves us with 5.9 million, 5.95.
Yeah.
Think that's enough?
I think so.
You don't think 69? You don't think 69 is enough?
No. 69 is nice, but 70 is better. Oh, come on, Ira. He declines it again. All right, whatever. I'm going to leave it until you're 85% motivated, and then you're going to get less money. How about that? Fucker. So post All-Star break, we now have the option to extend some contracts, and obviously we're going to look at Justin Martinez. He just solidified his year as an All-Star. He's got 40 innings pitched and a 2.43 ERA, and at 25 years old, there's plenty of room for him to play and grow still. He does only have B potential, and right now he's an 84 overall, so he is striding into his prime and really just about the best version that he's going to be. But if we continue this version, then that value is there. And so we are offering him a 5-year term for $56 million to the tune of $11.2 million per year. He is only looking for 10.9, but I think that buying out his arbitration and getting him to 30 years of age is an absolutely solid move for us and safe as a team. It's not a very long or expensive contract for the quality that he's shown this year. If after a year or two he starts to decline or the potential or overall comes down because he's hit that ceiling, then we've only got a few years left on his contract and he's not very extensive. I think that that is good bait for any other team to try to use and pick up Justin Martinez. And so we're looking at the value of him playing this well or the value of trading him away. But either way, we're going to try to lock in Justin Martinez for 5 more years. No. Okay, cool. Entire speech wasted. So Martinez declined 5 years, said he didn't want to be locked into that long of a contract. So we drop a year off, and we still end up overpaying on this offer at $10.7 million a year for a $43 million contract total. It is more than what he's looking for, but the interest is about at that same level. So let's see if he takes that. No, he wants us to buy his arbitration only. And then he wants to get signed big time for a huge contract afterwards. My only question is it worth it for us to buy this ARB or just to let the ARB play out? Because I feel like the ARB is going to be around this amount anyways. That's why I'm not worried about it. Our next candidate for a contract extension is Rhett Lauder. He has done an incredible job and improved massively. In the last 3 years, his ERA has dropped by double digits each time. It was a 3.70, then a 3.50, and now a 3.30. He has gotten better and better and better. He's still only 24 right now, but we see the trajectory that he's on. He's an 83 overall, and I think that if we try to buy out his 3 years of ARB, that absolutely could be a cheaper option, but I'd like to take him up into his 30th year. And so a 6-year contract offer for $95 million comes out to an average annual value of 15.8, which is a decent bump up from what he's looking for, but we'll see if he takes it. He will sign it. So we have successfully extended Rhett Lauder. Our next attempt at extending, we are 1 for 2 so far, and it's going to be Brady House, the 23-year-old third baseman who has been playing incredible this year. A .290 average with 334 at-bats. He's also launched 16 home runs. He's only a 77 overall right now, but all of his attributes are coming up in a big, big way. We're seeing a ton of improvement. He does have B potential right now, but I have the feeling that that will be improved up to an A potential if he can keep this trajectory. Now, he's got another year of renewal and then 3 arbitration years, so we are buying quite a bit of team control with this offer. We have selected an 8-year term for our offer at $91 million. It's overpaying what he's looking for slightly. $11.4 million a year is the average annual value of this contract. He's only looking for 10.6. So let's see if we can sign this young third baseman for a long contract. He will sign it. 2 big extensions complete.